Hey guys, my name is Ben Howard. We're out here at Furman University to take a look at two discs I got while I was at USDGC this past weekend. Got the Malita, which is the new mid-range in the PM line, and we've got the Joy, which is the new disc in Paige Pierce's lineup. Both of these are supposed to be straight to slightly understable mid-ranges. The Malita has similar flight numbers to a Buzz, but with a little bit more glide, and that's kind of what I've heard about it. But it does feel a little bit more understable in the hand, so I'm wondering if this is going to be a little bit more similar to maybe like a Hex. And then the Joy is pretty interesting because it's very deep compared to, especially compared to the Malita, but compared to a lot of other mid ranges, it's pretty deep, which makes sense because the comparison I heard for this disc is that it's a more stable sole. And if you've ever thrown a sole, you'll know that they're a interesting hybrid between a mid range and a putter, and this has a very similar feel to it. Like I'll put it up next to the Malita. Hopefully you can see how much deeper this is. Like I believe Paige Pierce said this was going to have the flight numbers of like 0, 0, but I'm assuming this would be closer to like a -1, maybe even a -2. But with the depth this has, it should have a ton of glide. But what we're going to do today with these two is I'm going to play the front nine out here with both of them. And whichever disc comes out on top is going to be given away to one of y'all in the comments. So if you want a chance to win one of these two discs, stay tuned to the end of the video. But I think it's pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and get it around and see how they fly. All right, guys. For hole one, got a par 3, about 250 feet. Is a little downhill, so I'll probably play a little bit farther than that. If it's heads, Malita will go first. Tails, and the Joy. Tails. So the Joy will go first. Like I said, I do think it's going to be a little bit more understable, a little bit glidier, so try to throw it soft, a little bit of hyzer out to the right. Or go straight at it, I guess. And then Malita, I think I should throw flat. There it is. Yeah, scoot up to it. Nice. Alright guys, for hole 2, about the same distance as the last hole, 250-ish feet. Only thing is you really just don't want to end up on the left side of the basket at all, unless you're like pin high. Even then the ground just kind of slopes away, but all I'm trying to do is get this to land like maybe 20 feet right of the basket, hopefully kind of scoot up to it. Let's see, Malita's got the box now. I think I can just throw it, yeah, just on a hyzer out to the right. Let it just kind of drift to the left. I don't think I should have to worry about this fading at all. Oh, that was higher. Good skip. Okay, that's still like a 15, 20 footer. The same line with the Joy. Oh, yanked it. Oh, it flipped up that time. Well, that was a pretty good telephone pole. I cannot believe the Joy actually got this close up in the telephone pole. That's so funny. It's funny too because it felt like we had a headwind pop up like right as I threw, but it's gone now. So I guess it was just there for my tee shot. That was it. Go. All right, guys, for hole 3, we got a par 3. I think the tee sign says like 220, something like that. But we are playing a little uphill and going through a tight tunnel, so it's going to play a little bit farther. The Malita, I think I can still just throw it flat. Kind of even give it a little bit of an ace run because I'd rather end up on the left side of the basket. But for the Joy, I might do something similar to what I did on the last hole, except actually like flip it up at the basket instead of trying to get the flip up and fade. Yeah. Okay, that'll be good. Go in. Oh, oh man, I thought it did it. Ooh. Oh, right pocket. All right, guys, we're on hole 4. This one's pretty similar to the last hole we played, except once again it's a little bit farther uphill. So this is gonna play just a little bit farther. The gap, it feels a little bit tighter on this one too, but gonna pretty much be throwing the same line I did on the last hole. Just trying to throw these just a little bit harder because I can't really give them too much more height because the branch hanging out on the right side. Ah, dang it! Kick out. Oh, it did. Okay, good. This time I'm gonna throw the Joy flat on the left side, see if I can get it to bend off of it and drift a little to the right. I didn't mean to do it like that, but okay, another good kick. All right, I'm not very good at standstills, but we'll try throwing a standstill, Malita. Trying a fan grip too. Yeah, perfect. Oh, go, 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 go. Okay, that's play. Okay, so not a great approach shot from the Joy, but in the circle, got a tailwind putt, so I gotta aim high in the chains, let this drop it. Oh, so close. Will you stop it? Right, thank you. All right, guys, for hole 5, this one's another par 3. I think this one's like 270, something like that. You can see the basket up here tucked off to the right. Typically, I'd like to throw a forehand, but I have to go with the backhand turnover. Malita's still got the box, so I think I'm just gonna have to go wide on a bunch of Anheuser, give it time to kind of pan and go right. For the Joy, I'll probably just throw it flat. Granted, I might need to throw in a little bit of Anheuser too, because we do have a tailwind. Hold that. Hold that. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's just do that same shape, same shot. The Joy. Ah, it's inside. It sounds like you penetrated through those branches, so you might have a chance. Okay, so the Joy did actually punch through those branches, got right here, but the Malita is absolutely parked. I guess for hole 6, another par 3. I think this one's like just short of 300 feet, but it is pretty uphill. So it plays farther than 300 feet, honestly. So I don't know if I'm really getting either one of these discs all the way up there. I should be able to get at least one of them into like circle 2 or edge of circle 1, maybe. But Malita's still got the box. See what I can do with it. Oh, that stable's out. Stable out. Come on. I don't really know what's over there. So hopefully they got back to flat, was able to kind of skip straight. Turn. Turn. Oh, that was a good kick. That might be in circle 2. Ah, it slipped out. Sit. Okay. I've got no way to try and run this putt, though. Just have to lay up. There we go. All right, guys, for hole 7, par 3, like 250, I think, something like that. This is where the tee pad's supposed to actually be, not where I played it from in my course preview. So if you did watch that, sorry about that. But this is where we're supposed to be at. Straighter shot, going at the green. So I'm just gonna throw both of them pretty much just flat basket and see if we can get to land just short. Hopefully not roll down the hill. Oh, I got through. And it's like a 20-footer. Okay, got to turn that time. There we go. Get there. Oh, no. Sit, please. Right there. Okay, thank you. Oh. All right, guys, for hole 8. This one's a par 3. I think this one's a little over 300 feet. I know this is the longest hole we're going to be playing today. And this one sets up best for the Joy, because you need to throw something out of this gap and then have it drift to the right. It's the Malita's box, so I'm going to have to throw in a little bit of anhyzer, trying to get it to push straight as long as I can while it's on that angle, and then start to go to the right, and just hope this doesn't flex out and come back to the left, end up in the tree line in front of us. Malita, or for the Joy, I'm just going to try and throw it flat if I can. See what we can do with Malita. That should be great. I don't know if it'll be far enough, but that's the shape I needed. If I threw it any higher, I'm not sure if it would have held over that long. So I should be good. Let's see. For the Joy, I'm going to try and do a similar shot shape. I want to throw this on some anhyzer, see if I can get it out of the gap. Only thing is I'm worried about turning this over too much. So just baby high anhyzer. Be fine. Just like that. Yes. Well, didn't hit anything, but that should be parked. Okay, so didn't quite park it with the Joy, but I think I'm just outside of circle 1 with it, maybe. Malita, we're out here mid to long side of C2. I think this a bid. Fade. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Whew. No, I yanked it. Dang it. All right, guys, we're on hole 9, final hole of the video. This one's a par 3, like right at 250 feet, maybe a little bit short of it. I can't remember, but it's the one highlighted by the sunlight. Nothing in the way. Just gonna be some nice ace run opportunities. Malita still got the box. I think that last hole put it 3 strokes ahead of the Joy. So looks like Macbeth made the better mid range so far. But we'll say if anybody aces, they win too. Oh, I didn't get to turn. Dang it. Such good height. Oh, fade. Fade just a little bit. Ah. Oh. All right, guys, I finished up our round out here with the Joy and Malita. Um, I feel bad for the Joy because I played so well with the Malita today. It definitely does feel like it's a little bit more stable than I was expecting, because I was thinking this was going to be something more similar to a Hex or a lot of those types of mid ranges that have been coming out recently. But this feels like this is closer in stability to actual buzz, where like if you throw it soft, it's not going to give you that straight flight. You have to commit to the shot, and then it's going to give you that like little bit of an S curve. But it was nice because on the shorter shots, I could really just count on it being like a 0-1 instead of it being a -1-1. or on like hole 5, I know that if I get it out on anhyzer angle, that little bit of stability it has is going to drag it back and make it land flat instead of landing on some kind of cut angle. That's so nice too, because I've always liked the idea of a buzz, but I've never liked the hand feel. It always just felt a little too deep for me. And this thing's perfect because it's just a slightly shallower, glidier buzz, basically. So if you're somebody that's always liked the idea of the buzz but never liked the hand feel, this is exactly what you need right here. And then for the joy, the thing that really killed it was just the fact that I was expecting this to be a flippier mid range, and that's my own fault. I was listening to other people when I should have just listened to the person that designed the disc, Paige Pierce, when she said it's going to be a straight mid range, but it's just going to be a 0-0 instead of a -1-1. And a lot of times with discs like this, like the Mako 3 is one that comes to mind. There's also some other ones. People are going to think it's going to fly like I was thinking it was going to fly. It was going to be something you could hyzer flip, throw flat, have it drift right. No. If you throw this flat, it's going to push straight and drift slightly to the right. If you look at the flight I got on hole 9, that's the exact flight you should expect out of this disc. So these two actually complement each other pretty well. With the Malita, you know that you can get a reliably straight flight with the finish off to the left. And with the Joy, it's going to do the same thing, just mirrored. It's going to give you that reliably straight flight, just it's going to be slightly off to the right side of the fairway. Or if you're looking for just a slightly more understable version of a Malita, pick up a Joy. If you want a slightly more overstable Joy, pick up the Malita. If you like a deeper hand feel, pick up the Joy. If you like a shallower hand feel, pick up the Malita. You really can't go wrong with either one of these discs. So I highly recommend both of them if you're looking for just that straight mid-range. But for the giveaway, the Malita did win, so I'll be giving this away to one of you in the comments. I just need you to go down, like, subscribe, and tell me what disc this would replace in your bag. And a week from today, I'll pick one of y'all out and send it out to you. But like I said at the beginning, I got a few more videos I'm going to make with some discs that I got from USDGC, so y'all stay tuned for that. Should have some more fun reviews coming out. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have a good one. Bye.